Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to At This Moment. Just coming in on this Saturday evening, see how everybody's been, see what you've been up to this week. What are your successes? What are your failures? What do you think you need to work on? Well, let's get into it. As you saw in the thumbnail, the weigh-in crushed it this week. I'm feeling good about it. So without further ado, let's flip over to that video of the weigh-in. And now, if you remember, last week I told you I was at 451. Pretty large number, right? Let's cut over to that video and show you how I did this past week. Pretty damn good, huh? 11 pounds in 1 week. I'm feeling good. Look, my face is looking thinner. I got new glasses, looking and feeling really nice. So, pretty much over this past week, it was a pretty stressful week. It was a week of celebration. It was a week of accomplishments. I got some projects done at work. The weigh-in, I smashed it. A good family friend of ours, she graduated high school. Big congratulations to the whole class of 2021. Give it a big hand for yourselves. Good job, good job. High school's a big deal. It's probably one of the toughest times of somebody's life. I'll let you in on another secret of a really tough time that you're going to have in your life. It's not your wedding. It's not having babies. Unless you're the woman. I understand. That's tough. Okay. But the next stressful stage of your life, it's going to be buying a house. Believe me. So, words of advice. Check your defaults. Check your credit. Check all the deposits in your bank account. Make sure you can justify it all, because in the end, they are going to ask you for everything. And man, that can get stressful. So anyways, as I was just saying, it was a week of accomplishments. My daughter, her softball team took league. They won first place. Super proud of her. Stressful type of week because unfortunately, we had a situation happen with the family. But we push on. We take care of what we got to do. We stay positive. As I seen on one of the reactors that I like to watch, he says you turn the L's into W's. How big is that? You take your losses, you turn them into wins, and you just move on. You keep marching forward. And before you know it, you start feeling good again. You're like, okay. Let's push all that negativity to the back. Because we're moving on. And we feel good about it. So anyways, as you saw in that video, I purchased myself a scale. I call it one of my keys to success. And it wasn't a very expensive scale. It's nothing fancy. It's nothing that's gonna, keep all my weight recorded and everything like that. But it was a nice little scale. Picked it up off of Amazon. I mean, I get everything from Amazon. But yeah, $23. Nothing big, nothing special. Another key to my success, and I never knew these things would start being such a big of a deal until I really started drinking a ton of protein shakes. Because yes, after my 3 protein days, every Wednesday on weigh-in day, I have to have another protein day. And let's check this out. This is going to save your life when you got to drink a lot of protein shakes. Never thought in my life it would be this important. Bottle shakers. See this in there? Make sure it gets all that clumpy powder, blends it all down. $8.99 off of Amazon. Free. Coworker hooked me up. Appreciate you. Like I said, it gets the job done. Makes everything easier. You got to have little keys to success if you want to be successful. Even if they're the smallest things, they don't have to be the biggest things in the world. The smallest things help you accomplish big goals. And trust me, those 2 things, having my own scale, having my own accountability, Having you all there to go with me through this process, it's a big deal. Okay. So let me tell you that, man, I got a lot to talk about. So let me take a sip of this water. Speaking of this water, we were at Ross, and my refrigerator makes perfectly good filtered water. But look at this bottle. Look at it. The aesthetics. I mean, marketing is everything. It's a beautiful bottle. You can't deny that. I was standing in line and I'm like, man, if I get that bottle of water cold enough, it should be able to quench any type of thirst that I have. And you know what? My wife was right. It tastes like water. But anyways, it's the aesthetics. It's pretty. I would like my pretty water. Don't judge me for my pretty water. So anyways, moving on. Let's see here. What else went on this week? Oh yes, big announcement. Ford F-150 Lightning. Beautiful electric truck. And if you know me, I'm a high-tech guy. I like my technology. I think that that traditional-looking truck is a very good competitor for the Cybertruck that's going to come out. YouTube extraordinaire Marcus Brownie has a perfect breakdown of that vehicle. You know what? I'm going to post that link below. I'm going to give a big shout out to him. I go to him for every of my tech reviews. Very knowledgeable guy, very smart. Love his videos, very informative. Let's see here. What else? Lakers are looking good finally in the playoffs. Everybody seems to be stepping up. We're up a couple of games. It looked a little stressful after that first game versus the Suns, but man, looks good now. Looks good. You know, Dodgers are on a pretty good run. I know. They lost today and yesterday. But what can you do? It is what it is. Baseball's a very long season. Cody Bellinger's back. You know, a couple of the guys that were hurt, they're all back. So it's looking pretty promising. I have to say so myself. So what else? What else is going on this week? I don't know. It's Labor Day. My bad. Memorial Day weekend. And we ain't got nothing planned. It's usually pretty busy for us, but you know, I actually slept till 9 o'clock today. That felt great. We didn't do much at all, and then we just had to run a few errands. Like I said, had to get my fancy water. It's beautiful. Oh, that's another thing. Friday night, set up a whole new setup. Make talking to you all a lot easier. My wonderful wife helped me set up my brand new desk. And let's shoot over to that video. It's just a little small peek on how I'm starting off on all this. All right, let's check it out. All right, yo, I got that new setup. Oh yeah, looking pretty. So not a bad little setup, huh? I didn't think so myself. Once again, desk was bought off of Amazon. Everything you pretty much saw on that desk has been bought off of Amazon. I think Amazon owes me a little bit. No, they probably owe a hell of a lot of people a little bit. But anyways, I mean, it just makes buying convenient, delivery convenient. I know most of the stuff you have to put together yourself. I think it took us about 45 minutes or so to put the desk together, get everything all situated. As you can see, you can see a whole different perspective of the room I record in. I don't know. Like I said. Oh, by the way, almost forgot. So I'm really starting to, I really want to share with you guys some of my day-to-day activities. And to record every day is tough just to do with my schedule. So I have a Gmail account. If you want to email me your thoughts, perspectives, anything that you might want to talk about, go ahead and reach out to me. No big deal. No judgment here. You don't have to use your name. Nothing. I got the Instagram going. I'm going to get a Facebook page going. And I thought I would have some fun on TikTok. What do you think about that? Are you ever really too old to be on TikTok? I mean, It's a huge platform, right? And if I really want to get my word out there, I should share my experiences with everybody, whether it's goofy, funny, serious, whatever it is. It could be really good times. So, I don't know. What are your thoughts on that? You tell me. As a man that's almost 40 years old, ugh, 40 years old this year, is that too old to be on TikTok? Or you think that's an okay platform to try to get my word out there? I mean, I still play video games. I still love to post stuff on Instagram, little things that are going on. Yeah, I mean, I'm still on Facebook. I mean, it's the wave of the future, right? Everybody should have a little taste of everything, right? All right, let's see here. What else can I talk to y'all about? How about the struggles during the week? Like we said before, this weight loss thing is nothing easy. But it can be easy if you really try to focus and buckle down and look at what you're trying to accomplish. So this past week, like I said, something happened with the fam. I believe in karma. So to you jerks out there, you'll get yours one day. But anyways, let's move on from that. Um, my me going through my weight loss is, how can I say, it's an experience, right? Because usually in that stressful situation, I'd be at the refrigerator 50 times, the pantry 50 times, just because that was my out. That's how I soothed myself. Would be reaching for a bag of chips, a candy, I don't know, just whatever was there. Even the stupidest thing, a piece of cheese. It's just because it was there, it was food. But no, the very next day was my protein day. It was weigh-in day, and I think that's what really helps a little bit, is that weigh-in day and knowing that I went down that 11 pounds. It really pushed me like, okay, you're onto something here. You're doing something good for yourself. Let's not let somebody that you don't even know who they are tear you down. That's not cool. You don't do that. You don't let the negativities of things tear you down. You do what you got to do to stay strong. Because you know what? That very next day, we ended up going out to dinner with our good friends. I call them family. I've watched their daughters grow up to be beautiful young women. Like I said, their oldest daughter, she graduated from high school. So, you know, they wanted to celebrate dinner. So we went out to eat. Yeah, we went to go to a bomb Mexican food place. Little local joint here. But you know what? I stayed strong. Everybody was getting enchiladas, tacos, french fries, beans, rice, the whole workup. There's chips, salsa everywhere. What'd your boy do? Your boy held strong. Had a Diet Coke. I know. Soda's not the best. But hey, don't judge me. I'm not judging you. And I had a steak stir fry. Beautiful plate of just meat and veggies. I promise you. My wife took the beans and rice home. She ate those the next day. I had my protein, my veggies. Oh, and of course I had to request some bomb jalapenos that they fire roasted for me. Came with some limes and everything. Oh, it was perfect. It was so good. But you know what? I held my own. And I think that's all that matters, is how hard you want to push yourself to keep yourself going, to know that you can accomplish anything. Big shout out to my boy Raymond. Hey man, I saw your comment on the last video. I'm glad it really inspired you to get back in the gym. And you know what? I see you posting on Facebook that you're always at the gym. You're hitting it hard. You know what? You do you, bro. And you know, one day I want to have you on this channel. So you tell me how you feel about that. I really want to talk about your accomplishments because, man, you've gone through hell. I know you have. And I just want you to be able to talk about what you have accomplished now at this moment. So big shout out to Raymond. Love you, miss you. Anybody else that wants to reach out to me, you want to be a part of this journey, I'm right here. I've gone nowhere. I know things have seemed like they've changed, but I think we've all changed in one way or another. But that's just how life is. That doesn't mean we need to separate with each other. An interesting thing talking about Raymond. Let me see if I can find his post. It's something that really sparked of interest to me. And I really want to know what y'all think about this. So let me see here. Let me see if I can find what he posted. It was like a little, almost like a little meme, but let's see here. I'm getting there. I'm getting there. Man, he posted some funny stuff, I tell you. But this one was got me thinking. Okay, here we go. It broke it down like this, and this made me think because everything I've struggled with, I've never got a handout for. Nobody was like, hey, Chris, why don't you do this and we'll give you this for it? You know what I mean? So listen to this. Break this down. I want you to think about this before this video ends and think about it afterwards. They don't give free insulin to diabetics, free gym memberships for obesity, or chemo for cancer, but all of a sudden, not only is the vaccine free, but they'll pay you in tokens that make you more unhealthy. Donuts, burgers, beer, cheesecake. Makes perfect sense. And a free Uber. Now, trust me, I'm not against the vaccination. I'm not. I'm vaccinated. I did it pro-choice for my family. I worked in an environment where I had to go to work every day, and I couldn't put... I just felt it was the best thing to do for my family. Just one of those decisions I had to make. But if you think about it, they are sure giving a lot of incentives to push this vaccine, when they could be pushing those same incentives to help the general health of everybody. I mean, what if somebody came to me and was like, hey, Chris, if you get vaccinated, we'll give you a free gym membership for the next 3 years just because you got vaccinated. I don't need Krispy Kreme donuts. Do you know how many dozens of Krispy Kreme donuts we had during this whole pandemic just because they were handing them out to people? Like crazy. All right, hey, Chris, how about if you try this weight loss program? We'll cover your mortgage for the next 6 months. Now that's an incentive. But, it is what it is. Like I said, I'm pro-vaccine. I got the vaccine. I'm not knocking the vaccine. I love it how they're giving incentives. But let's try to maybe work on an incentive that makes really good sense. Now, don't get me wrong. I've noticed some other states, they were going to put people in raffles and everything and give them $1 million for being vaccinated, which is awesome. But yeah, think about it. That's all I got this week. I'm going to try to film more often. Like I said, it was just a busy, emotional week. But I love y'all, and I thank you for the support. Keep sharing out these videos. Keep subscribing. Look for me on that social media. I'll start posting some links below. And we'll see where the world takes us. I'll be back for sure on Wednesday. And yeah, let me know how you think about certain things that go on during the week. Shoot some topics my way. I'll give you my point of view on something. Life isn't always just about one path of a journey. This, yes, is primarily to let you into my life on my passage through this weight loss. But in the end, let's have a good conversation. Let's talk. What do you want to talk about? All right? Until then, like I said, this is ATM at this moment. Love y'all. Take care.